Hello everyone, I'm Hailstorm the Science Girl, and you may know my pal Bill Nye the Science Guy, because he's a pretty chill dude, and, I have a pretty similar job to him. So before we begin, let me just show you my little theme song.
Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bill Nye the Science Guy. Science rules. Bill Nye the Science Guy. Inertia is a property of matter. Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bill. T-minus 10 seconds. Bill Nye the Science Guy.
So we are back, folks. So in today's lesson, we will be learning about a few chemical reactions and how they can take place at your daily home. So you might be wondering, what is a chemical reaction? So a chemical reaction is a process that involves a change in the structure and energy content of molecules, atoms, or ions, but not their nuclei. The reactants will rearrange themselves to create a new arrangement, and these are called products. So in Hailstorm's lab today, the first chemical reaction we'll be doing is blowing up a balloon with baking soda and vinegar. So for this experiment, we'll need half a cup of vinegar, 1.5 teaspoons of baking soda, a balloon, an empty plastic bottle, and food dye is optional. So right here I have my half cup of vinegar with food dye, and I have my 1.5 teaspoons of baking soda, which I'm going to add to my balloon. Okay, so now we've got our balloon filled with our baking soda, and we are ready to go. So we just got to put it around the nozzle, and then we're going to lift up, and it will So we have our chemical reaction. So as you can see, the balloon inflated and the substance bubbled. So the balloon is now filled with carbon dioxide, and the water and the salt, which is the baking soda product, remained at the bottom. So for our next chemical reaction, we'll be making elephant's toothpaste. And if you've never seen that before, it's a very, very cool experiment, and it's like foaming fun. So the ingredients we'll be needing for that is 1 tablespoon of dish soap, food coloring dye, 1 packet of yeast, dry yeast, 2 tablespoons of warm water, so we'll need the tablespoons, a plastic bottle, and we will need half a cup of hydrogen peroxide. So here we have our hydrogen peroxide, and we're going to do 8 drops of food coloring. And then we are going to add our dish soap. It's a tablespoon. We got most of it in there. So now, in a separate cup, we have our warm water, and we're going to add our yeast. And we are going to mix that for about a good 30 seconds till it's well combined. So now we are going to add our little mixture to our original mixture. So now, as you can see, slowly our mixture here is foaming up. So now you can see the large foam has been produced from the chemical reaction that occurred with the mixture. So you see, after those 2 chemical reactions, I'm a bit hungry. So I'm going to make myself a fried egg. But you see, a fried egg is a chemical reaction too. We will need, of course, our eggs, our oil cooking spray, which has a little egg right on there, our pan, and our spatula. So first we have our pan, and we are going to grease it with our oil. This is our spray oil. So this is our little egg before we cook him. So now our stove is on, and we are going to crack our egg, and we will let it fry. So as you can see, now the egg is in its new form, and is now a fried egg. So folks, I think that wraps it up for today, and I'm off to go eat this scrumptious egg.